pure. Check na club they go since we go London. I got a lab book in London. You don't know anything. Men will knock you, women will knock you. Vibrator go break inside your pekus. Don't know anything. They will use plier, chook inside, and bring it out. Before that time, your pekus don't finish.
Those of you who are not married, the day you get married, may the Lord add Judy Austin to your marriage. Those of you who are already married, may God add Judy Austin to your marriage. Those of you who are hyping her every day, may you receive what May received from Judy Austin as a blessing.
Can this be possible? Yes, it can, because I know Judy have a good heart.
Did you see the last bit of that video? Maybe in Judy Austin's dreams. Now, it's not as if Mary, I'm not saying I know what she has inside of her heart, but I don't think maybe somehow she does not harbor any resentment, sort of like, okay, it's fine. Go with your Edochie. Go. Let's get into the crux of the matter. I just said we should listen to Uncle Baba, the Olodo, that came out to speak stupidity, foolishness. In fact, apart from Sarah Martins, former devil's advocate, there is no one out there, regardless of what Judy Edochie has done, that has spoken about Judy Edochie in such a derogatory manner. Nobody has spoken about Judy Edochie in such a terrible sexualizing him and speaking in such a dirty, useless manner. But this Olodo decided to avail himself to be used by the kingdom of Isimili Ejiofor. He decided to avail himself to be used, and when lawsuit came in, he started begging for his dear life, crying and saying he is sorry, he was possessed by demons, he did not plan it, this is not what he meant, this is not what he wanted to say. You know what people do when life becomes life to them. They turn to become useless. So this guy started begging and started saying that he's sorry, I'm sorry, forgive me, this is not what I meant, this is not who I am, I'm Biko, please find a place in your heart to forgive me, find a place in your heart to pardon me, find a place in your heart to he started talking and he started saying a lot of things. Just imagine what he's saying. That Mary is traveling here. And the other time he said that Mary traveled to China and that she's a lesbian and she traveled to Doha and she met with a couple of women and their job is to do that Mary is a bisexual. There's something that didn't come out of the mouth of this dude. Now, did Judy Edochie pay this animally to begin to talk this? Like, seriously, even those who didn't really like fancy Judy Edochie, there was no time people dropped that low to speak in such a manner, like kind of speak terribly about Judy Edochie in this way. But this guy felt and believed that he has a right, that he is in that space, like it is a legit thing for him to talk about. Like, look at the vividness in what is kind of putting out there, how spanner, how screwdriver will be inserted into the pekus of Mary, how Mary will have vibrator breaking inside of her pekus. And I'm like, oh boy, seriously, like, really? Like, seriously, what's wrong with you, man? Are you trying to say the way Judy Edochie behaved, like, come on, man? Are you trying to say the way Judy Edochie behaved, his attitude and the manner at which he even presented himself when his son passed away? We know he's his son, but then it gets to a point where people want to kind of like caution you, like, this world is for everybody. You're not the only one there. You're not the only one in this world. So you cannot just begin to act and begin to create some kind of useless, wicked culture. You can't. And don't forget that Edochie is the one that caught people into this thing. It's not as if anyone came into it by force and they started bullying him. Nobody bullied Edochie. Edochie bullied people. He bullied our sensibility. He bullied our peace of mind. He bullied our joy. He bullied our calmness. Not to talk of that of Mary. Let us even say, okay, it doesn't concern us. Mary, you know what you see now before you marry Edochie. But Edochie dragged us into this mess. He started switching on ring light morning, afternoon, night. That was what he was doing. He switched on ring light. Every now and then, it will come on. The beauty of polygamy. The joy of polygamy. Started telling us how Mary is going to be successful. How the polygamy that he wants, how that polygamy has now brought light. Like, people now started looking at deeper into Mary. Like, was Mary this unsuccessful woman that polygamy is now going to bring joy? Then the more we dug deeper, the more we realized that this guy, his mind is not working well. His mind is not working well. Like, this guy is not just fine. Like, his brain. So, we now realize that Mary has been the backbone of the family, according to, let us even say, like, oh, that's something, that's what the father of Edochie wanted to say then, just to make her feel like, don't continue with this divorce. We've spoken kindly about you. We've humored you, like, humor you and all of that. So don't just break this marriage. Don't let us just agree and just move on. But we checked, and in reality, the reality of it, very glaring, very like a lot of glare, like a lot of it. It became very vivid to us. Very vivid to us that Mary was not that kind of woman that would sit back and just be chilling, hoping that Edochie will bring money from her. She pressed, she pushed, she made herself useful. She added value to that marriage. She added value. She did a lot. She brought in cash. She made sure that all areas are well taken care of. And Edochie felt less pressure. That kind of feel, like less stress. It now felt like, I think it's time for me to increase and he did what he did. So, I don't pity this guy. I don't pity you at all. You are begging. Begging does not mean, yes, he was given an opportunity to come out and retract and apologize, and this guy didn't. He didn't care. He damned all consequences. And now that push has come to shove, he's now coming and saying, I want to apologize. Mary, find it in your heart. She doesn't have a heart. She doesn't have a heart again. Edochie don't break the heart. So there's nothing for you there. You go collect. You go suffer. You will suffer. You come and describe that pecus. You come and describe everything and explain to the world. Come and explain. Come and tell the world where and how you got that inspiration, the thought of how dildo and pliers and iron and different bola will break, will crash, will crush, and what nonsense? What nonsense is that? Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want you to write it there. What do you want? What do you think should be done to this guy? Like, where do you want him to end? What are your suggestions? What do you think this guy deserves for putting out this trash?